So I'm going to be talking about roller derby. Basically, roller derby is a fast-paced, full-contact sport played on skates. Each game is two 30-minute periods composed of 2-minute plays or jams. Each team starts with four skaters playing defense, which are the blockers, and one player playing offense, which is the jammer. The jammer must pass each opposing blocker upright and inbounds in order to make it a legal lap. The first jammer to make it past the group of blockers on their initial lap is designated as the lead jammer. After the initial lap, the jammers accumulate 1 point for every opposing blocker they pass. So basically, that just means like the blockers will skate together in a group called a pack. Each team's blockers will attempt to assist their own scorer, like the jammer, while also trying to prevent anyone from breaking the chain of the pack. The skaters may not hit each other with their hands, head, or feet, nor hit each other in those areas, actually. If you do end up hitting somebody in an area or hitting them with your hands, whatever it may be, you will get a penalty. The penalties are only 30 seconds long, but it's pretty easy to get a penalty in roller derby because people do take it a little bit too intensely. So if you do get a penalty, it's 30 seconds, but you're only allowed 7 in one game, which seems like a high number, but being in a game like that, it's actually very common to get 7, and once you do get 7, you are banned from the rest of the game and you can't play. Roller derby began in the 1930s as skating marathons during the Great Depression. The promoter Leo Seltzer discovered that the events were more exciting and people paid more attention to it when they noticed like fights started to break out and things like that. So he made it that it'd be a free-for-all basically. Back then there wasn't any rules like they were now, so basically you could just beat each other up while you're roller skating. So he began to market it as a full contact sport instead of just skating marathons. A lot of women now didn't really agree with that. They take it a lot more seriously now than they do back then. A group of women in Austin, Texas in the early 2000s, they created the higher, more standard rules and regulations like they should have. So currently there are over 500 leagues on 6 continents playing the sport, which is a lot. You wouldn't expect there to be that many leagues, truthfully. For a game like this, it's not really talked about a lot. And although we know roller derby as being an all-female, normally when you think about it, they've actually introduced a lot of all-male leagues and also all-gender games. So it could be guys against girls, girls against guys, guys against guys, just things of that nature. I've always kind of been interested in roller derby. I think it's an amazing sport. I love to watch it. My family's big into it, especially the women in my family. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two about it.